Wilma Dykeman was my mom. My name is Jim Stokely, but Wilma married my father, also named James Stokely Jr. I'm the third. And she ended up living about the middle half of her life in East Tennessee. So I was born at St. Joe's Hospital in Asheville, but grew up in East Tennessee. Now, Ann, my wife, and I are back in Asheville, North Carolina. She grew up in Asheville. We got roots here. But my mom was such an exceptional person and achieved so much in so many disciplines and never got the credit she deserved. So that hurts me. Am I crying? No, I get angry. For example, she spent just about every day of her life being discriminated against because of her gender. She was Tennessee State historian. And to be a historian in the middle years of the 20th century, that was the most masculine profession you could ever imagine. Same thing with writing. She was discriminated against because she grew up and wrote here in the Southern Mountains, an area where not many people bought books. So she was also discriminated against being a Southern Mountain woman. She grew up and spent most of her years here in the Southern Mountains. She knew Appalachia from the inside out. She's credited as being kind of the mother of Appalachian studies. But as a novelist, as a writer, as an essayist, as a biographer, she depended upon the book industry. And where was the book industry? In New England, in New York and Boston. They had no idea what the Southern Mountains were like, except they made money off coal and made money off timber that they got from the Southern Mountains. But that was another source of discrimination. It's very difficult for somebody who comes from a region where not that many people were buying books. Just look at the economics of it. The New York and Boston publishers, they would publish stories that their folks could relate to and that their book buyers in the big metropolitan areas in the North would want to buy. So she had that to deal with. So she was no stranger to discrimination and kind of, I would call it the dark side, the underbelly of life. So I tell you, when you get a child on the bandwagon for one of their parents, the energy doesn't go away.